be nagged, annoyed, bothered so many times. I mean, you know, it's kind of a difficult gospel in that first reading. If he keeps his hands up, they win the battle. If he droops and gets weary and quits, then, you know, it's trying to make a very important point, really, about the spiritual life. Last Sunday, 1,200 mentally insane people gathered in Forest City and decided to run to Scranton, okay? That's all you can say. Maybe some of you were among them, okay? There are two types of people in that marathon, basically. And there's colors in between, but there's two types of people. There are people for whom running the marathon, or any marathon, is a bucket list item. Before they get too old, they want to prove to themselves that they could do it. So they train, they know the basics. They probably don't know everything, but they know the basics. And it's an easy marathon, relatively speaking, because it's largely downhill. So they get up there and, you know, maybe after a few months, they give it a shot. Most of them make it. Now, if you get down to the finish line, when those people cross the finish line, most of them who didn't know the finer points have blisters on their feet like the size of a fist that will take months to go away, can't walk down the steps the next morning because they didn't realize what that entailed. They made it. Most of them made it. Okay? That's one type of runner. Some of them are my friends. Then there are runners for whom they are pros. It's in their blood. They just run every single day. We have a parishioner, you can see the video, grandparents in the building right now. She did a tumble set before the finish line, and then she probably ran out 10 more miles after that. For them, it's in their blood. It's like the air, it's just second nature to them. When they finish, like I'm not sure if they're sweating. The casual runners on the ground dying, and they're wrapping them in tin foil to keep them alive. You know, that's what the gospel is trying to say to us. For some people, prayer is sporadic, occasional, desperate, awkward, unfulfilling. Then there are people who pray every day, who go to Mass every week. It's just in your blood, and that's probably you, me. They know how to pray. They know when to pray. They know where to pray. They know with whom to pray. They maybe have tools to pray. Bible, rosary, Wednesday night, devotion in front of the Blessed Sacrament. For them it's easy. They couldn't imagine not doing it. They have a closeness with God. The other people, you know, mom is sick, or I have cancer, and they start to pray a lot. For a while, maybe. Maybe it turns out well, I don't know. Those are two different people, just as there's two different types of runners. If you have a good relationship with the spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, you experience that more than I do. There are couples whose relationships are weak, communication is poor, sporadic, maybe non-existent, awkward. Those marriages struggle. Then there are marriages where there is a deep intimacy between the two that they don't even have to talk. They're just close. That's how it should be with God. By doing it every single day and learning the art of prayer and the importance of Sunday Mass, you have an intimacy with God, and it's wonderful. That's why you're here, to celebrate that and to grow it. Others, sporadic, awkward. We got to get those people to be you people. That's the key. To get them to see an intimacy with God brings joy to their lives and fulfillment. Not just, Hail Mary pass at the end of the game. There's a lot of Christians like that. Catholics among them. When those people when the first group reaches the finish line, those casual runners, it's like, oh my God. For us, it should be, oh my God, there's never a finish line. It's like we're in heaven now, those who are close to God. You got to get that first group to make it to the second. Let us stand, my friends, and we'll profess our faith in Almighty God.